Okay, let me start. Okay, so let's so I will talk about this machine learning, deep learning, how to predict stock Bitcoin ETF price with Python LSTM. I will talk about a little bit in the LSTM, but mainly I will just go into the source code, how I'm predicting. So let's get started. So that today's topic, the weekly news and Corona update and Python prediction. This one is the one we are talking about. Weekly news. This is last 1 week. It seems like everything's recovering now, especially for the tech side. Seems like it's coming back again, which is very good. Tesla is also, by the way, the earning report is already released. So the Netflix is -8%. And then also the Intel is also -7%. Oracle -5%. Some of the old tech is going down, although I'm not saying like Netflix old, but Netflix was compared to the expectation for the new user acquisition, it was not that much. It didn't reach the investors' expectation, so that's why this one is going down. And also, this is the ETF. Most of the ETF stuff is going well. Many of the stuff is So the healthcare, so the most of the index is also okay. QQQ is 1%. So this is 1 week. So and then also news. The Apple released the iPhone update that Facebook has been worried about for the months. The iOS 14.5 was released. This was a big change for the many of the actually third party, I think. Yeah, so the reason why this one is big is like one of the feature. So the Apple is caring about more privacy. So the user can control, which gives the user more transparency and control over the apps that want to track them for the advertising. So like if you want to have like advertisement, you can the user can choose. The user can choose and the user can control of the data tracking stuff. So that's why this one is kind of hit up on this Facebook and the Apple. Apple, they want to protect the user's privacy. Facebook, they want to utilize the user's data. So they are conflicting each other for their purpose. So that's why this one is it's a kind of big news. And also it seems like the iPhone iOS 14.5 we probably we can have the face detection with mask. So that is good for the user, and it's bad for the third party, I think. Okay, and also the Archegos hit to the UBS stands investors as shares slide. So the UBS also they got the damage by this Archegos. Archegos actually so they are using the leverage the trade, and they lost a lot of money. So that hit the Nomura and also the Credit Suisse, and also including this UBS. So that one is still, I think some of the companies still may report more. Okay. And the February home price see the biggest gain in the 15 years. S&P case says. So the home price it's going up, and then the demand is also going up now. I think one of the reasons is because many people are moving from the office to the house, and then they start working at home all the time. And this is still current trend. So that's why the home buyer, home manufacturer like the material, all of this stuff is the price is going up. Amazon stock split speculation. They send shares higher. So this one is still speculation. So it's rumor level, but there's no official announcement. But seems like yeah. So according to the one of the information, they are saying they may split the Amazon stock. So that is one. The log says that it may lose the YouTube TV app after the Google made anti-competitive demands. Yeah, so the log is actually they actually replacing the many of the cable TV because like they have the Netflix, they have like many of the channel inside of this log. But however, they are now fighting each other. I think there's some the contraction reason. Then the log they may remove the YouTube TV. Okay, so this is a earning report from Tesla. Sales increased by 73.6%, continue to be in the black. So the maintaining the bullish delivery forecast even in the face of the supply chain problem. They bought 1.5 billion of the Bitcoin and already reduced the position by 10%, satisfied with fluidity. So yeah, so the Tesla is, but actually like it's yeah. One of the things I was very interested in about this was they bought the last time they announced that they bought a lot of Bitcoin, but they sold the 10%, which they made a lot of money from here. And also the sales is still ongoing. It's keep up doing the very well about the sales, and also but however the price is slightly going down. It's not that significantly, but yeah, so it's they beat the expectation, but still it's not that surprise, I think. And then this one is a 3M. Okay, so the last 3 months they are recovering a lot. Previously 170, now is 200. So they are beating the forecast. It seems like yes. So the last time I talked about the COVID-19 last week, I was talking about this COVID-19 the topic, and then that time I brought the price correlation map, which this 3M is not that compared to other stocks. This one is under the Dow 30 index, but compared to other stocks, this one is less impact to the COVID-19, because maybe like they have the healthcare side, and that is also contributing a lot. But of course, like this is a yeah, conglomerate, and then yeah, but anyway, so this is slightly going up after this announcement. UPS, this one is a transportation company, like the logistics and transportation company, and then they also last 3 months it's going up a lot. Previously 150 plus, but now it's 180. And then the play is 8% up. They beat the expectation. So meaning is like this one is recovery stocks. Means like because the transportation is basically it's unless people and the things doesn't move, it doesn't go up, right? So this one is moving. It's their sales is going well. That means like things are moving well. Means like economy is recovering now. Okay, then also there are another, so actually like this week they have many the big companies earning report is coming, and then Apple also, Shopify, Spotify, and then Twitter, Amazon, 3M I already mentioned, Microsoft, Pinterest, Alphabet, Google, all of this, Visa, Teradoc. Yeah, so there's so many. So this week is a very important week for the investors. Okay, Corona update. This blue one is going down, the red one is going up. Okay, it seems like so the India is going up, and then some around the India, like area around the India, it's going up. Asia also. But however, Europe and then also the US, they're going down. So this is 1 week, which is good for the developed country, but it's not good for the developing country, I think. So that this is a daily case for the US. It's after they have like 1 dose of the COVID-19. People got 42% now. Full vaccinated people is almost 30%, which is very high. And thanks to that effort, the new case is going down, which is very good. Yeah, and also this is a daily new confirmed COVID-19 case per million people. Then so the Italy is going down, Canada is slightly going down, the United States is okay, it's coming down, UK is also coming down, India is only things it's still keep going up, which is so that is a big news now. Why this thing is happening is because one of the the variant was found. They say like this is a triple mutant variant, which I also don't know much about this. Like what is the meaning of this mutant, the triple mutant? But seems like this one is expanding a lot. And then what we found is like this is not only in the India but also the many other countries. They found the double mutant variant, not triple one, but double one. Then US and then Japan, also some other countries, even I think in Singapore too. So that is also it's kind of contributing to the expanding, like it's spreading all over the place now. Then it seems like this one is very deadly, and also so what we know is like India it's another big wave now, it's a pandemic, and they definitely need the oxygen tank for the people now. And this is the case of the India, and it's every day we see like over 300,000 people got as a new case. Then this is huge because like it's within just 3-4 days, it's a million people got the COVID-19, which is huge. But they also are providing the vaccination, and then it's almost 10% for the 1 dose. And it's not so bad about this vaccination coverage, but still this is a case. Another news is coronavirus EU sues AstraZeneca over vaccine delivery delays. So the EU sues AstraZeneca because one of the reasons is because I think they had a promise with the EU that they are supposed to deliver a certain amount of the vaccine, but due to production delay, they had to delay to deliver. But so that's why EU was very angry about this. But not only that, this is AstraZeneca. AstraZeneca is using the vector type vaccine. Vector type vaccine is they are using the adenovirus. Means what this means is this adenovirus. We just inject the DNA. That DNA is the COVID-19 spike spike protein of the DNA. So they inject that DNA into this adenovirus and then deliver to this to human body. And then eventually in our cell, we try to reproduce produce about this the spike protein, and eventually our immune system trying to attack that. But not only attacking that, but also it's attacking to this adenovirus, which is a carrier. We call is carrier. What does it mean for this adenovirus? For this vector type of vaccine is we are delivering via something. So some company is using something else like a chimpanzee, some like virus or something. So this vector type of vaccine is different from the mRNA. Although I'm not sure this is linked to the blood clotting or not, but they have some problem about this AstraZeneca vaccine. So many people, some people, not many, some people got a stroke or something from this due to this blood clotting. So they sometimes stop and then they halt and then they restart regime again like that. So they are repeating this scenario now. Now I think EU is very much angry about this AstraZeneca. I think firstly the delivery things. Okay, so let's focus on the QQQ. Sorry, not QQQ. But I brought the QQQ. Then predict the future price. Okay, so I will just quickly go through about the AI stuff like deep learning. I already mentioned about these things in the past my video, so you can just go check about my past video. I think the 2012 so the Hinton, the Toronto University, the professor, the Hinton, he actually brought up this the deep learning strategy to recognize the image of the picture. Then it was very good, and then after that, so this deep learning was very popular. Then what is the meaning of that? We just feeding the data, and then feeding the data to the model. Model is basically it's kind of the chunk of the algorithm. Then we just feeding the data, the model. We create a model and then verify based on the another data, test data, and then we trying to make this model more accurate. And eventually, by using this model, we trying to predict the futures data. That's how the deep the AI works. And then to do that, so the idea is recurrent neural network, that kind of thing. So this neural network is it's kind of similar to our brain. So our brain is transmitting our the each data from one cell to the another cell. So by doing that, so that model we just the people made it the digitalized. So that's why how this deep learning works. So deep learning is basically input layer, hidden layer. They have many the different layer here, like hidden. There's a 1, 2, and it could be more. And eventually we just output the result. As then easiest way I can just describe here as an example is, for example, right? So if you are working at some company and then you have the many different people as an employee, and you are the CEO, you want to have the result from the people's the recognition. For example, I just give some the homework. Like some work, okay, anything is fine. Let's say like just check about the market for the market for the advertisement now. Then Billy say, oh, it's very proactive, it's very nice. It's a nice trend. Then another guy, another person, I says, it's not so good. We just do. So the one guy is saying, like Billy is saying, it's very good. Another guy is saying, another person is saying, it's not that good. We just do, made it number. So like one person is saying 2, and then another person the positivity is 0.8, and then eventually the data is passing to the another person. It's called like manager A, and then the manager A is after he is getting this data, he also has like a preference of the each person. Like Billy is not good for him, or this I is good for him for like evaluation from the evaluation point of view, for example. Then we just put the weight 0.8 and then 1.2. So they have like a bias for each person. Then that bias, also the CEO has a bias for the manager A and the manager B. Then based on like the bias, like each person has a bias for the each employee, like own subordinate. Then the subordinate give you some of the report, and then the manager give the report, make a report to the CEO. Eventually, they have like the bias, and also the each person the how they receive the result. For example, the Billy and the AI, their perspective for something, some work, some vision are different. So after they are getting the input, they eventually passing the data, then it's reaching to the CEO here. Then based on the bias, many bias, we made it we just made it the format, like calculation like this. Eventually, we put as a number. Then we decided whether we should invest more into the advertisement or market or not, like that. So that's how I just made it simplify for as an explanation. So another one I can give you is. So by the way, this is deep learning stuff, like I just made it simplify. Then another way I can say is like I grew up in France, so I speak French. So if I give this sentence to the other person, then since we know we are human, then we understand easily. The important point for this is French, right? The French and the France is kind of related to the keyword, which why you know now why he can speak French, because he is living in the France before, he grew up there. But if I just pass this data to the machine, they doesn't know, they cannot know, because so how we can let them understand like this is this has a relationship between these two terms. So this is a recurrent neural network, and then we are just passing the data from as I mentioned, we are passing this data like the sentence, and then eventually we are using this deep learning is using the same type of the model, like the A, and then going to the next way. For example, within here, each person, we don't it's the same human body, like the same the algorithm, same the logical way. But however, if the problem about this RNN is it's not so easy to make the relationship between these two, like French and France. If this one is further, if the data is, for example, I put more sentence context inside of here before going to, so I speak French. I grew up in France, and then I just talk about something unrelated things here, blah blah blah. Then eventually, after 30 sentence later, so I speak French, right? If I do that, then since the the data is very far, like the relationship is very far, like the like sentence 1 and the sentence 30 is very far. If they have like that distance, this RNN doesn't work much. So how they solved this one, they brought this LSTM. So basically, like each one of the things is different. Like previously, it was just the same A. This one is algorithm, same algorithm for each one of for example, here I just mentioned this one, right? So this is the same cell. I'm just using same cell, but LSTM is different. LSTM is it's a different logic for each one, but still it's a deep like the neural network, like this. Like we are just making the layer, but however each one of them are different. For the benefit of this LSTM, even though we have like the distance between like I grew up in France, so I speak French. If I put like more the sentence inside of here, still they can recognize. So that's the benefit of the LSTM. If you want to know more about this LSTM and the calculation, then you can just go to this website. It's talking about this LSTM, the logics. Then let's go to the code. Okay. And then I put the three things. One is the apple, right? So I can show you about how I do how I grab the data. So one is like I'm just calling the Yahoo Finance. I'm using Yahoo Finance, starting the data from 2009 to the 2021, yesterday actually. So until the yesterday's data I'm using. Then I just grab like all the data of this historical data here, right? Then I just split the data. One is the training data, another one is the test data. And then this is normal things for all the deep learning stuff. And then I just put this 2400. That is the training data. 620. That is the test data. And then what I'm doing is like by using this, feeding this training data, we just train this model. Eventually, after we make a model, we pass the test data. Then eventually we just check whether he's doing okay or not. And if that model is doing okay, then we can just use that one. So after I do this, this is the LSTM. By the way, so this all the LSTM stuff I just brought from the Keras. Keras is it's I think it's now it's a part of the TensorFlow, and then we can utilize the Keras for the deep learning stuff. And then what I do is I just use this LSTM, and then I have like epochs 50 times, means like I can train 50 times. And eventually, after I did this, I ran this stuff already. So I just show you here. So loss means this one is a gap between the actual data we are expecting versus actual data versus expected data. So if this one is going to be 0, close to the 0, that means like it's very accurate. If this one has a lot of the distance, we need to improve. So after I train many times here, then eventually it's going to be close to 0. Then after that, I will just prepare the future data. Means like we don't know about the future, but we prepare the date only. Then this is the red one. This is the actual data, which is training data, and then we don't do anything. Here is a red one, is a prediction data, and then this green one is actual price. Means like we are trying to reach to this the actual price. If this the red one is very far from this green one, that means it's not good. But if this one is very close, that means like it's very good. So from here, I thought I made the good the model based on this data. Now after that, so this is prediction data. So the prediction data is a further prediction for the future price prediction. Okay, so then do that. Then eventually, what I can see is this is a future prediction with the future data. Date. Then this purple one is a future prediction. So that's how these things works. Okay. Now I just let this program run not only the Apple, but also I prepare the other stuff. For example, what else I prepare? So here QQQ. Yes, I prepared the QQQ. Let's see. This one was okay. It's not good. I think this one is not good. Yeah. Yeah, if this one is fail, like because this, you see this one is loss is too much, it's far from the zero, then I think this one is not okay, so I will just run again. Hopefully this one it's done quickly. Another one I prepare is this Bitcoin, I think. Yeah, Bitcoin. Then hopefully okay, this one is also not good. Yeah, it's very far, so this prediction is not so good. Yeah, it's not good. So actually, like we need to this is kind of try and error, so it's not a perfect thing. So that's why what I can tell you is in my thought. Okay, that is my thought. Still the AI, like including this LSTM, is not so perfect. We can utilize, we can try to, okay, so this one is close to zero, but it's still too far. Yeah, it's okay, but it's not so okay. So yeah, like this. If the things after I train about the model, if that is very close to the zero for this loss function, then that is good. But if it's very far, like this, then it's not that good. So honestly, I'm saying this is just I'm just sharing this one as because like deep learning is still very important thing. Even though the prediction is not that perfect. For example, the recommendation, as Amazon or many companies, they are using the prediction. The recommendation from the deep learning stuff. But that is okay, because like even though that is too far, well, it's not too far. Even though that is not so correct, but it's not that big deal. It's just a recommendation. So, but however, this price stuff, like the yeah, so you see like this one, the loss function is still far from the zero. Means like it's not so that good. Yeah, so this one is also not that good. Yeah, it's okay, but it's still a bit far. So the yeah, this one is okay. So according to the QQQ, so according to this model, they are saying that this QQQ is going down. But yeah, but still, from this loss function's point of view, I believe it's still not that accurate. So I'm just introducing this one as it's just a curiosity, because like deep learning is still very very important things for from the engineer's point of view. But however, it's for as the stock price point of view, it's not so reliable to me, at least. From the data, yes, we have like actual data. Based on the data, we can just speculate many things. We can utilize. I think if you haven't watched my video, previous past video, you can watch that one. There's so many things I have done, and then that is very very good. But this kind of like the stock prediction is still yeah, this one is very very far. So not so okay, right? This one is not so okay. So but yeah, it's still very interesting, the topics. So I just that's why I brought here. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope I don't know if you enjoy here or not, but that's it for today. Yeah, thank you so much.